You can add Clayton Kershaw to the list of postseason aces that have dropped the ball this month. The Dodgers' powerhouse lefty cruised through 6 innings of 3-hit, twirling ball before the Diamondbacks caught up with him, mashing back-to-back home runs in the 7th to spoil his quality start. Luckily, that wasn't quite enough to sabotage the rest of the Dodgers' efforts, and they took Game 1 of the NLDS with a 95 finish over Arizona. Another note about Kershaw's outing: no other pitcher has given up 4 home runs in a single postseason game against a National League team. Kershaw joins Rick Reed 2002 and Dick Hughes 1967 as the only pitchers to allow 4 solo homers in a playoff game. AJ Cassavell, October 7, 2017. It's not as if the Diamondbacks had bragging rights in the pitching department. Taijuan Walker labored through a 48-pitch first inning, issuing 4 hits and 2 walks as the Dodgers worked up to a 4-run lead. He struck out the side, too, but even those at-bats were wearisome, taking a full 15 pitches to send Curtis Granderson, Yasmani Grandal, and Kershaw down swinging. Walker was done after the first inning, but the D-backs' reinforcements didn't slow the Dodgers down for long. Zach Godley ran into trouble in the 4th inning, allowing 3 runs on a pair of run-scoring singles by Corey Seager and Justin Turner and a productive out from Yasiel Puig. Seager and Turner double-teamed again in the 8th inning, helping paper over Kershaw's mistakes with an RBI triple and RBI single, respectively. Kenley Jansen let a run squeak by on an RBI force-out in the 9th inning, but quickly recovered to squash the D-backs' rally with the first pitch, game-ending line-out from David Peralta. Game 2 is set for Saturday at 9:00 p.m. ET, which means we get at least 3 more games of this Rich Hill 128 3.32 era will take on fellow lefty Robbie Ray 155 2.89 era, but don't read too much into those numbers. If nothing else, this postseason has shown us that anything can and will happen. Follow it with Coast Fangirl. In a postseason that's been woefully short on strong starts and stellar pitching, Kyle Hendricks delivered one of his best starts of the year. The Cubs' right-hander went 7 solid innings in Friday's 30-win over the Nationals, securing a 10 advantage in the NLDS with 7 innings of 2-hit, 6-strikeout ball. Despite working into a couple jams in the first 2 innings, Hendricks recovered with a pair of inning-ending outs and kept the Nationals' base runners from advancing past second base. Things didn't go quite as smoothly for the net Steven Strasburg, who allowed 2 runs, both RBI singles from Chris Bryant and Anthony Rizzo, after hurling 5 innings of no-hit ball to start the game. Following Rizzo's RBI hit in the 6th, Strasburg handed the ball to Ryan Madson, who allowed the Cubs to tack on an extra insurance run with Rizzo's RBI double in the 8th. The Nationals, meanwhile, couldn't get a break at the plate. Far from the 4.83 run support average they used to back Strasburg with in the regular season, they failed to reach base even once against the Cubs' bullpen. Carl Edwards Jr. needed just 11 pitches to cruise through a scoreless 8th, retiring Trea Turner on a 4-pitch strikeout, inducing a first-pitch pop-out from Bryce Harper and flummoxing Anthony Rendon with 6 straight fastballs for an inning-ending strikeout. Wade Davis was just as efficient in the 9th, utilizing another 11 pitches to retire Daniel Murphy, Ryan Zimmerman and Jayson Werth and seal the Cubs' shutout. The Cubs will head off Game 2 of the series on Saturday at 5:30 p.m. ET. Lefties John Lester 138, 4.33 era and Gio Gonzalez 159, 2.96 era will square off for another contest at Nationals Park before the series moves to Wrigley Field on Monday. Follow it with Coast Fangirl.